This week's episode, we're going to be with Kidz Outdoors and Amber down in Central Florida on a gator hunt. This has been brought to you by Toadback Camo for all your camo needs.
At our fishing event, our videographer Brandon brought a friend of his, Kyle. And Kyle was very touched by what we do and kind of wanted to get involved. A few days after the event, I received a phone call, and he said he had a gator hunt available. And we were very thrilled. We had the ideal young lady in mind for this gator hunt, Amber.
Amber has cystic fibrosis. It's a genetic disease, and we actually found out after she was born. She was a very healthy baby, and but when I would kiss her, I'd notice that she tasted really, really salty to me, and so I actually went to the doctor's office and asked the doctor why she tastes so much more salty than my first child, and he asked if we had a history of cystic fibrosis in my family, and I told him yes. So he said, she's very healthy, she doesn't look like it, but we'll just have her tested for cystic fibrosis. So we went and had her tested at 3 months old and found out she does have cystic fibrosis. She is now 16, and she is in the hospital approximately 5 to 6 times a year for a week or two at a time. She has to go on aggressive antibiotic therapy for bacteria in her lungs. It is a disease that affects the lungs, the pancreas, the liver, also the heart. It is a terminal disease. There is no cure. She is doing very well and is looking forward to spending many, many more years in the outdoors doing what she loves to do the best.
This segment is brought to you by Nichols, providing our customers with high-quality apparel, accessories, hunting gear, firearms, and archery equipment. We get to Tiger Lake mid-afternoon. We meet up with Glenn, the airboat driver. We get everything loaded in the boat, and right off the bat, we spot a monster gator. We pull over into some cattails. We try to do some calling because Amber is wanting to take a gator during the day with the camera with a crossbow. We call and we call. Got the gator in about 60, 70 yards, just couldn't get him in close enough.
So we decided to head up the river some. Going up the river, we went around a bend, and he figured we was like in the middle of a nest or something, so he turned the boat off. We sat there for a while. He started calling again, and we see an 11, 12 foot about 20 yards off the boat, and he goes under for a minute. He stops. So he turns the call up a little more, and it starts coming straight towards the boat. He was like moving really fast. It was making a wake with how fast he was going, and he was huge. Got ready to shoot at it, or got my aim up, but I guess he didn't like something about what he saw, and he turned around and swam off.
Now it's getting around about 7, 8 o'clock. So we talked to Amber, and we regrouped, and now it's time to pull out the harpoon.
Make all this equipment safe and go to our nighttime equipment, and hopefully we'll have some luck over here, get one, let Amber harpoon one, and she can finish him however she wants, a pocket knife or a bang stick or just wrestling knife. This segment is brought to you by Pragco. Proven, trusted, and preferred. We are the heritage you carry.
Mr. Glenn started taking us around the lake, and we spotted a few that were small, maybe 5, 6 foot, and it's not exactly what I wanted, so he kept looking because I really wanted a bigger one.
Amber's heart, our heart was set on that big gator down that creek. So after giving him a rest for about 2 hours, we decided to ease down the creek.
We were riding around in the river. We're going to make a circle back to the lake, and I spotted the one that I wanted. I got up on the front of the boat, got my harpoon ready, and stuck it through the gator, and we got it that time.
Ready? Once we get this harpoon, don't let the rope go.
After seeing just how big this gator was, Glenn made the suggestion we better put another harpoon in him just to make sure we get this gator in the cooler.
And stick it. Hey, you got him the same hole. Right in the same hole.
After that, I decided I didn't want to use the bang stick, so I got the knife and I taped the mouth shut when the head was pulled up onto the boat, and I took him with the knife.
Eyes are there. Just go under my hands. And if I say move, you go straight up and back, okay? Hands on, baby, right here. Okay, go on out. Go on out. Tape on tape. You got it. All right, now pull it a little snug as you go around. Keep on pulling. Keep on going. Keep on going. Alright, now clench the tape and pull it real tight. There we go, good go. Play the small for a minute. Go, Jack. Come on up here. Come on down there, Jack. Oh, they gonna let you go right.
And Emily grabs the pocket knife, Lynn pulls the head over the board. She makes a quick, clean cut, spinal cord, bam, Gator in the cooler. Great job, Amber.